Hey everyone, and welcome to Paul's Hardware. Today I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of this Rosewill Hive Series 550 watt modular power supply. So let's take a closer look at the Hive. I'm going to start off by removing the plastic covering, because otherwise all you're going to see is reflections everywhere. Alright, so let's talk about this power supply. When Rosewill first brought me the Hive, because this has been out for a little while now, I was a little skeptical. I'll admit it. A little skeptical. And after sort of taking a look at it, and I will say more specifically after actually hearing some of the reviews on it by some of the review sites that I trust, it's actually a really good unit. So I think what Rosewill did, I think where they were going for is they said, okay, let's see the features that are wanted in a power supply for a gaming computer or any otherwise needed solid use computer. We want solid internals, we want efficiency, so 80 plus bronze. We want a single 12 volt rail design, because although multi-rail designs still work perfectly fine a lot of times, it's just simpler to work on a 12 volt rail, a single one. And if you look at publicity, at least, a lot of times people will say, well, don't buy a multi-rail PSU. It's not always necessarily the case that's a bad thing to have multiple rails, but it's not a bad thing to have a single rail either. So that's what they've done here. Let's take a quick look at the power charts on the side. This one here is for the 550. This is for the 650. It's also available in 750 watts. So you can see 12 volt rail, 38 amps on the 550 watt. It gives you 456 watts total available power on that 12 volt rail. Apart from that, EUP ready. So it kind of goes along with the efficiency. Here's a list of the connectors that are included. I'm going to show you those as well when I get out of the box. So going back to, I think, Rosewill's intent, Rosewill's idea for this PSU. They want ATX 12 volt. They want a nice series of 80 plus bronze. They want to make them affordable, of course, and this is definitely an affordable PSU. They wanted it modular, which is another very popular thing, so they went with modular design. Full range active PFC, EUP, multi-GPU support, 135mm silent fan, modular cable design, high quality Japanese primary capacitor, overcurrent voltage, temperature, power, and protection, under voltage protection, and short circuit protection, 3-year warranty, and 1-to-1 replacement. So that's all the gritty details right there. Let's take a look inside the box. Here's your Hive 80 plus bronze manual. Right, contents, package contents, repetition of stuff that was already on the box, easy troubleshooting. There it is. Alright, so you got your AC power cable, of course. This is just basic one there. Got hundreds of those. I think I might have said fully modular at the beginning. If I did, I apologize. This is mostly modular. I, for one, don't really care about mostly modular designs, because if the cables that are permanently attached are the ones that you're going to be using 99 times out of 100, then make them permanently attached. I don't mind. If I had the choice, I'll go for full modular over partially modular, but again, I'm keeping this thing within budget, and the more of these connectors on the back, the more those add to the cost of the design and everything. Alright, so apart from the documentation, you get a nice little pouch here with a mesh side on one side, so you can look at it and see what it is. Alright, so here's a couple of your Molex connectors. These are two individual Molex plugs. Either one has, well, let me just untwist it. Untwisting, okay. So two modular Molex cables. Alright, so this one is two Molex connectors and a floppy connector. This one, okay, they're exactly the same. This one's also two Molex connectors and a floppy connector. This is two more here, and these are for your video cards, so PCI Express power. These are just 1-to-1 blocks, so a block of 8. On the other side, it has your 6+2, so it can plug into either a 6-pin or an 8-pin PCI Express power connector on a video card. What else is in here? Alright, oh look. Little baggie of zip ties, nice little add-on. Looks like you get 10 or so of those with some black zip ties to help you with your cable management. That baggie down there is for the power supply mounting screws, so you can mount the power supply to your case. And here are your other two modular cables. So these are both for your serial ATA connectors for serial ATA powered peripherals. So the side that plugs into the power supply. And over here you have 4 serial ATA connectors on that one, and 4 serial ATA connectors on that one. So that gives you 8 serial ATA overall, and I believe 4 Molex and 2 floppy connectors. Finally, of course, the permanently connected cables right there. And that is simply your 20 plus 2 2-pin or 24-pin main motherboard power connector, and your 4 plus 4 pin, either 4 or 8-pin supplemental CPU power connector. And again, I haven't seen a computer in years that does not use those, so them being permanently attached isn't a big deal. There's a look at the power chart again, printed on the power supply. Nothing on this side, nothing on this side. Not much labeling here, but I mean, as long as it's not something bright and gaudy, and it will just kind of blend in with the black color that the power supply is otherwise made of, it should blend in most systems. So there's your 135mm fan on that side. Here's your fully grilled exhaust for the back of the computer case. Input there, it's a switching power supply, so 100 to 240 volt on-off switch. Nice and solid. And then of course here on the back, your modular connectors, the black ones here for your peripherals, red ones there for your PCI Express, and all clearly labeled. So very nice. And again, I will say, solid power supply from Rosewill. Once again, we've been taking a look at the Rosewill Hive Series 550W power supply. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I'm Paul with Paul's Hardware. If you would like to, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.